Professional service firms have changed a lot and have actually embraced a lot of really great things in the last few years, whether that's hybrid work because of COVID, whether that's better diversity policies, whether that's better cultures, whether that's more investment in learning and development, or implementation of new technologies that makes working a hell of a lot better. As an outsider looking in, the frustrating thing for me at the moment when I see firms that are struggling to hire is that they've been doing so many great things in the last few years. They just haven't been telling the market about it. And that's because they just don't have an employer brand strategy. By always focusing on the immediacy of needing to hire and always only fishing in the active candidate market, you're overlooking the entire passive market. I guess lots of firms do have a hiring strategy. It's just very short term. When they do go to hire, they have to compete with everyone else on those terms. And that's a nightmare because you're ultimately subject to the whims of the market, to recruiters, and to your competition. But none of this is new. In the early 2000s at EA International, we started to run large multi-year global hiring and recruitment campaigns for law firms. The focus really was on building trust and building an employer brand over years. None of these were short-term fixes, and they were pretty complicated campaigns, sometimes with dozens of offices, all needing similar things, but all wanting to have their brand and their special place put forward to the market. I'd have video calls with 20, 25 partners from all over the world, and we put together these strategies, and then we work on these strategies and execute them over time. And looking back, the key lesson for me is that those firms were the ones that did better in what was ultimately a really competitive environment for them. They converted more of the really good people that they were after, even when they were competing against like-for-like firms.